Well, I'm back out on the fields. It's the 9th of September, and the crop's been taken up. Now, this is a permission I had last year, where I found all my wonderful finds. If you look at my introduction to my channel, you'll see all the what I did actually find, which is lots of hammer coins and crotal bells and artifacts. A lot of it over the other side of the road on the main part of the farm. But that is deep ploughed at the moment, which it's going to be absolutely great when it's all harrowed, but at the moment it's just like a lunar surface, so absolutely rubbish. So I'm just over here, just going to do a little bit of bashing around in the stubble here. It's not going to be ideal, but as you can mostly tell, this is lovely. The weather's just giving me a lovely little welcome, and so it's raining. It's been a beautiful sunny morning, but I'm just sheltering under here, making this little introduction, and maybe it's time to just talk about my detector, and it's Detectix. And well, it was for sale a few years ago, and then suddenly it sort of vanished. It got really sort of some really bad reviews. I found this one on eBay second hand, and I think the chap who bought it tried it out in his back garden. Well, you know what happens there, absolutely awful. And I thought I'd take a chance, and I bought it, and it's great. And of course it's waterproof, which is really handy. Okay, so my first signal of the season, and I've got the headphones on, but that's sort of 50, there it is, where is it, there. And that's jumping from the sort of mid to high 50s to, always best to slow things down a little, and you'll find that normally the target can be ID'd a little bit more accurately. Well, it's definitely diggable. That's definitely going to be the first one to come up. Let's see what it is. Right, but we're going to do this as a live dig. I wasn't actually planning to come out today, so I haven't got I wasn't really prepared, but I have a little knife here, and I found we've got it just in there. Now I've got the setting on 3, so it's not too sensitive. Another little tip here though, I've got my iPhone mounted on a GorillaPod that's on my shovel. It saves having to bring a tripod, and it's still raining. Let's have a look and see what we got. Still in there. There it is. It's the first find, and it's looking like it's a piece of lead. My God, that's there you go, that's quite typical, but anyway, it's a start. Now, hello. Okay, so let's just pause for thought here. I've just dug up a piece of lead. Now the good news is that I've detected here loads of times, and I've missed that lovely large piece of lead, so it's just human error. You can't say that you've done an area, that it's been done. Just keep going back over. Now actually, there we go, we've got some corn coming up here. That's been planted. That's planted in spring for the cover for the pheasants. Well, the sun's come out, it's still drizzling a little bit, so where's that rainbow? Oh, it does feel good to be back out here. As all you detectives know, it's just a thrill. You never know what's going to come up next. What makes it really easy for me this season and last season was getting myself hooked up with a bungee cord. That is literally just bunging onto a tie wrap there, get the right balance on it, and just hooks around the back of my finds bag, and it literally reduces about 80% of fatigue, so I can go all day, and before I couldn't. Okay, well, I've got a sort of 68-75 jumping around, and I think that looks like an imprint there. I couldn't find it straight away, dug it out about 6 inches down, and it's in here somewhere. Now I'm going to set my pinpointer just to 1. Okay, let's see, where are you? Yeah, it's jumped out, and there it is. And it's what have we got there? It looks like a bottle top, doesn't it? So there you go. I mean, you can't expect the first day of the season to produce hammered, but that is only my second signal. So onwards. Okay, now we've got a 79. sort of 84, but it's a little bit scratchy. This detector's quite good at actually letting you know that could just be deep, or it just could be rubbish. We shall see. Well, actually, it may not. I've dug out and it's getting quite a positive signal here, so let's pinpoint. Best to use the old pinpointer around the sides now, just in case, well, I can find out which side it's in. It's not there. Okay, it's saying about 6 inches. Aha. Okay, it's in this side, and about 6 inches down, so I can just cut round here, back off quite a bit, just in case. I don't want to go sticking the shovel right through whatever it is. Well, actually, it turns out to be a lovely 79 on the signal and very constant, so it's in here somewhere. And here it is. There it is. It's a coin, yes. First one of the season. Looks like a halfpenny. A bronze halfpenny, because they give beautiful big signals. You know, could have been silver. There you go. Well, it's sitting on the side of the field after an hour or so, just scouting around. One other thing I've just got to make a point. This Detectix detector, you get these lovely headphones with it as well. They're wireless, which is marvellous. I always used to go, oh, I don't know about headphones. The actual speaker built into this unit is rubbish, so it forced me to use these, and I'm so pleased. Now, I just dug up a cracking great big signal, and well, there it is. It's some sort of cap. It says made in England, D and W something, Epping, London, and it gave a great signal, so it has to come up. Now, the point I make here, and with that coin as well, is I really thoroughly gone over this area the past few seasons, and I didn't think there's anything left, so there you are. And just out there, oh, last winter I got a Republic Roman Denaris, about 130 BC. I mean, that had been in somebody's change for a century or so before they came over here. And then just next to it, a Roman spoon, just the actual bowl, which was a shame. And then absolutely nothing. But this lot is going to be ploughed this year. Now, I don't know if that's going to be happening across the country because of the fairly wet summer that we've had, and so it's not giving the plough too much of a hard work, so they're going to turn it all over. It's been a few years, so when, as I say, across the field, it's already been done across the road, but it will be done here as well soon, so looking forward to that. So what have I got in my kit? Well, yeah, when it gets really cold, some hand warmers, a knife. Now this is a little Gorilla Pod, and it comes with you buy this separately, about £11 off of eBay, and you can just slap your iPhone in there, and it's great, marvellous. You can wrap it around anything you want, so if you want to make a video, then it's so much easier than carting a great big tripod around. Water, pinpoint, spare batteries for the pinpointer, chocky bar obviously, lots of little bags there for hopefully lots of little finds, and a larger bag inside the finds bag, because everything just gets so filthy. I mean, I'm a bit of a clean person. I go out there with one pair of gloves on, and I'm just in a mess within 10 minutes. So I use a pair of gloves to actually do the detecting, and then take those off and slip my digging gloves on. It takes a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, everything's just so much cleaner. Well, this is well, it's 47.49. Now that is really, what do? You dig it up, really, because I've had some small silver kind of pennies about that signal. So let's see. It was about 5 inches down, and there it is. Okay, it's a piece of copper, and it's quite small. If that had been large, it would have given a much larger signal. But that's just to show you best dig it up, because that could have been a small copper rose farthing. Okay, another iffy signal, but I went for it. Just pretty deep. Took me ages to find, but it's a little button. But it's got something on it. I don't know what it is. The plain ones are pretty boring, apart from the large tomback ones. They're quite nice, but decorative ones are great, and I love those, be them livery buttons or military, and there's plenty around these fields. It's the most popular thing you'll find after ring pulls, most probably. Okay, I think, well, I got something in here, and it was sort of late 60s, 70s, so let's, it was around here somewhere. Oh, it's just starting to rain. It looks like silver. I'm going to clean this up and get back. It could be hammered silver. This is really exciting. First day out. Yes. Well, I've done it. It's the first day of the season and I've found a hammered silver, and it's in pretty bad condition, but it says 1567, and that means it's Elizabeth. The other side, it's pretty no, there's not going to be much there. I'll have a clean up later, but you know, wow, it's a start. I'm very, very happy. Okay, so you found a silver hammered coin and it's great. The best thing to do, just to make sure it's not a coin spill, is not just charge off, but actually do a thorough search. It's never happened yet. I never find anything else around it, but you've got to try. And another little point here, as you can see, I got this little shovel. Now, I had a long handled shovel, and you walk around with that thing all day like a staff. You're having to lift it up and down, and at the end my elbow was hurting. So there's a little 10-pound shovel. It's lovely. It's short, which means I'm quite tall, but I can hang that down so I'm not bending my elbow and it's not touching the ground, and I'm very happy at the moment. So let's do a thorough search around here and see if there's not more. And, I've been going a few minutes now, and it's not a coin spill, but excuse me. We'll just keep going and see. I'm just looking up here. The skies are getting a little bit dark, so I'm going to work my way down to where there's some cover should it suddenly pour with rain. And of course, things like that can force you to find something that you may not have found because you weren't going to go down there. You never know. It's all you know, well, serendipity plays its part. Well, I'm back where I started just a few hours ago, and it's really coming down now. It's raining quite hard, but you know, do I care? I've come out for a couple of hours and I found my first hammered coin of the season, and I'm just so happy. So you know, you can never discount, and you never know when you're going to find something special.